Hello everyone, welcome to another video for 25 cyber security interview questions and answers. Hope this would help for those who want to make a career. Okay, what the experience do you have in cyber security? This would be the first question most of the time it would ask. And here you can say I have worked in cyber security for so many years, and my previous roles have included conducting vulnerability assessment, implementing securities controls and investigations security incidents. So second question, something like what types of cyber threats you are most familiar with. So here you're going to explain what you know. Like I'm familiar with a wide range of cyber threats like malware, phishing, social engineering, ransoms, and DDoS attacks. They would ask what is experience in intrusions detections and prevention system, IDPS. So what you can explain is worked with a variety of IDPS solutions including open source tools and commercial products, and you can tell that you're familiar with configuration and tuning them. How do you keep up to date with the latest threats and the trends in cybersecurity? So I really read industry publications and attend conferences and webinars and participate in online forums and groups to stay up to date with the latest trends and threats in cybersecurity. What is your experience in incident response? So I have experience in creating incident response plan, leading investigations, and working with stakeholders to resolve incidents and mitigation damage. That's what you can explain about the incident response. You can add on the top of it. What is your experience with risk assessment? I have performed risk assessments for organizations of varying sizes and industries. I'm familiar with the various risk assessment methodologies and the tools, and I understand how to prioritize and manage the risk. Okay, what is your experience with access control system? I have implemented and managed access control system including multi-factor authentications, role-based access control, and privileged access management solutions. This could be very useful for your interview. What is experience in encryptions? This is one very important thing. I have worked with various encryption technologies including symmetric and asymmetric encryptions, and I understand how to implement encryption to protect data at rest and in transit. That's what you can explain. What is your experience with network security? Yes, I have implemented and managed a variety of network security solutions including firewalls, VPNs, and network segmentations. So you can add on the top of it, whatever you have done. What is your experience with cloud security? This could be one important question. I have worked with various cloud security solutions including cloud access, security brokers, security groups, and encryption of data stored in the cloud. So that's what you can explain. Can you explain the concept of threat modeling? Well, the threat modeling is the process of identifying potential threats and vulnerabilities in a system, evaluating their impact and likelihood, and the prioritizing them for redemptions. What is your experience with compliance frameworks like HIPAA, PCI DSS for payment? Okay. I have experience in implementing and managing security controls to comply with the various regulatory frameworks including HIPAA, PCI DSS, and GDPR. You can add few more if you don't. How do you ensure that security is integrated into the software development life cycles? Okay, I work with the development teams to integrate security into the software development lifecycle, including performing security codes, review implementation, secure coding practice, and conducting penetration testings. This is what you can explain. What is your experience with identity and access management solutions? Very important questions. Here you can say I have implemented and managed IAM solutions including single sign-on, SSO, multi-factor authentication, and identity governance and administrations, IGA. How do you evaluate third-party vendors for risk security risks. I perform security assessment of third-party vendors, including reviewing their security policies and controls, conducting vulnerability assessments, and evaluating their incident response procedures. This would be very, important. How do you prioritize security risks? So I prioritize security risk based on their potential impact, likelihood, and the organization risk tolerance. Yeah, and you can add on the top of it. How do you approach security awareness training for employees? So I develop and deliver security awareness training to employees, including interaction workshops and phishing simulations. This could be quite useful. Uh, yeah. What is your experience with security information and event management solutions? So here you can answer it. I have implemented and managed SIEM solution, including configuration logs. So you can add on the top of it how you did it in detail. How do you approach incident response planning? Yeah. I approach incident response planning by identifying potential threats and vulnerabilities, defining roles and responsibilities, establishing communication channels, and developing and testing response plans. What is your experience with penetration testing? So I have performed and managed penetration testing engagements, including defining scope, identifying vulnerabilities, and reporting findings to stakeholders. Okay, can you explain the difference between confidentiality, integrity, and availability in cybersecurity CIA? Confidentiality refers to ensure that data is only accessible to the authorized individuals. Integrity refers to ensure that data is accurate and has not been tampered with. And availability refers to ensure that the data and systems are accessible when required. How do you approach security incident investigations? I approach security incident investigations by gathering evidence, analyzing the attack vectors, and identifying the root cause of the incident. I then work with the stakeholders to develop remediation plans and prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. What is your experience in security governance? So I have experience in developing and implementing security governance frameworks, including policies, procedures, and standards. Okay, how do you evaluate the select security tools and technologies? How do you evaluate and select it? I evaluate security tools and technologies based on their functionalities, ease of use, cost effectiveness, and alignment with the organizational goals and requirements. Can you provide an example of a time when you had to make a difficult decision related to the cybersecurity? This is based on your particular experience. So any example you can take. For example, one time I discovered a vulnerability in a critical system that could have led to a data breach. However, the redemption process would have required a system downtime that would have affected business operations. I had to make a difficult decision to balance the risk of the potential breach with the impact of the downtime, and I worked with the stakeholders to develop a plan that minimized the impact on business operations while still addressing the security vulnerability. So this is how you're going to explain. You can add your own story. So this is all. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe for the channels for more videos. Thank you.